We're live.
Well,
We're
would you look at
live.
it? We're live.
We are live.
How's everyone doing?
Good.
Great.
So I wanted to do a vacation because I know that we can all use a vacation right now.
Oh my gosh, can't we all?
And now that we have, sorry, what happened, babe?
I said some flights aren't even open yet. You can't even fly anywhere.
Wow.
So you can go on vacation. Well, you can't go on vacation?
No, I don't. George, is there any flights out of Ohio yet? Because I know you couldn't leave Ohio.
I was looking at flights to Florida because we're looking at property in Florida, and some of the airlines don't even fly to Florida at all. Or some of the airlines don't even fly to certain airports in Florida. And I thought that we could get super cheap deals right now. And that's not the case. Like, I feel like prices are more than what it used
Because everyone wants to travel right now.
That, or because the airlines are losing money because people are afraid to fly. So they have to kind of balance out everyone's income and all the other expenses.
Yeah.
I think also because they're not supposed to be at full capacity. So I think the less seats they have, the more they have to compensate for what they can't have.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of sucks. Well,
Yeah.
Vegas is open.
You can now officially go camping in California. I mean, you're allowed. They're opening all the campgrounds so people can go camping. And definitely, I have lots of friends that have actually flown to different places. They've gone to weddings and family things, and they're leaving. So,
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you everyone for joining in. I see Borderline Hordish, Emmyville, Jonathan, Petty Webb. Thank you everybody for joining in. This is awesome. Happy Saturday. We made it to Saturday, guys.
Woo, woo.
So you guys want to go around and introduce yourself?
surely.
I guess you can go first.
Well, I'm Little Mama. I hope everybody knows that already. And you guys may have seen me on Storage Stalker's channel. We definitely had to do a spinoff because there was not enough video on his channel for sure. So thank you guys for joining in. Go ahead, George.
Oh, I just realized our display names aren't showing right now. But I'm George from the channel What the Hales. I feel like a lot of our subscribers are mutual subscribers.
There
it is.
Mine says Little Mama and Storage Stalker. Storage Stalker's not here, guys.
Okay.
Darn.
I'm Hannah. I'm from the Lockernets channel, otherwise known as Mrs. Lockernets. So I'm glad to be here.
Hi, what's up? I'm Chapo. I'm from Storage Legends. Thank you for joining us, and all the beautiful ladies on the panel. Thanks for joining. It's exciting when we get together.
Yes, it is. It actually feels like a vacation, just a little bit.
I'm going. I have to go to work.
Okay.
Hello, Jeremy.
Oh, good. I like that.
It's nice to kind of sometimes let them go to work and then you just stay there because it's like, I don't have to go to work with you.
We have a question in the chat. Tamara asked, can you tell us what city and state that you're each from?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's an easy question to answer.
It is.
Well, we're from Bay Area, California.
Nice.
So I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and then Jeremy lives in Worcester, Ohio, which is an hour south of Cleveland.
Nice.
So you guys are an hour apart from each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, distance makes the heart grow fonder, so.
Funny.
Go ahead, Jana.
Yeah, California as well. Bay Area, born and raised. same 30 square miles my whole life, but right now we reside in San Ramon, California.
Cool. Yeah, we're also from Ohio, just like George and with the Hales, except we're in Lorain. So that's about 40 minutes outside of Cleveland. So it's a smaller town, more family oriented, I guess we could call it, more close.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like the smaller towns.
You might hear beep, beep, kitchen door because my other half just got back. We've been at the flea market all morning. So I feel like it's coming. I'm just warning. If you hear beep, beep, kitchen door, it's our alarm system. She talks to us, you know, it makes me feel like I'm not alone.
So you guys just got back from the flea market?
Yes. Yes. We've been up since 4:50.
Here it goes.
Hey, I'm on live. I'm on live. Hey. I was like, before the F-bombs start, like, yeah, we had a great fucking day today. You know?
How was the flea market today?
It was so packed. I'm talking about I couldn't even almost get a parking spot, and I was a vendor because we hired someone. We have an assistant now, it's coming. I might be liking it now. I got to leave, set up, leave, come back, pack sandwiches, pack some stuff that we normally would take, go back, get out of the sun for a little bit. I was like, oh yeah, this is nice.
Yeah.
Are you back at, is it Jamie's?
Yep. No inside. No inside. Because remember you came to visit us?
You guys had a stand on the inside.
Yeah, it wasn't very cost effective for us. It was actually, we were paying more in booth rent than we were actually getting in profit. So it was almost like evening out. And in a reselling business, we don't want to just even out. We aim to get that higher margin. So outside, it's more like, hey, Jana, you know, Liz, you guys dabble in the flea market. You know, it's all about, hey, how are you? It's sunny. Buy things.
We were just there. We went to Concord to stay and get out this morning because we're going to go there tomorrow. So we wanted to check it out.
Yep. You might need to park up there like a day early because we actually had to park our box truck. Yes, we had to pack our box truck the night before and park it because if not, there's no parking. Absolutely.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's not the same here. It was very quiet still at the outdoor flea market today. So
it'll pick up.
It might be because everyone's been saving so much stuff and now it's like, let's all get rid of it at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did flea markets just open up for you guys in California this week?
Off and on. They've been on. First they were open, then they kind of closed. Now, so it's been about 2 or 3 weeks that they've started opening up, and then next week some more will open up. So.
Okay. Were you guys having flea market withdrawals or?
You know, okay, but like when I was out there today, I do love it. It is fun, but I mean, I do prefer the auctions because I just like the engaging and I just think it's so much fun. But obviously, everything we sell at the auctions, we can't really sell at the flea market, so they're different reasons for each one. So.
Sure.
Yeah. No, the main one that Alex goes to is opening up on the 15th, and kind of what Kaylin said. I think it's going to be really packed because. Like I said, no one's been able to sell anything. And I think there's a couple like the Turlock one you said, Jenna?
Turlock and Wilson Way's been open. Concord's been open. And then I know San Jose and Oakland have been open for a couple weeks. So, yeah. So
it'd be nice to get more open so that it's an easier way to get rid of our inventory instead of, sitting on it, which is.
Or we've been We've been giving some away because we just don't have space for it all. So we've been having to do things we probably wouldn't normally donate, which we feel fine about. But it's like, do you want to pay storage or like, do you, rather just donate it? So.
Right. No, that's understandable.
Yeah.
All right. So finally, guys, it's summertime. And I know that the winter time / springtime, like I couldn't even tell. I don't know. It just went like this. Wait, where'd it go?
Agreed.
Yeah.
So what are your favorite recipes for the summertime?
Oh,
go ahead, George.
I love making smoothies in the summertime. Smoothies. And then once the weather gets nicer out, we like cooking over the bonfire. So Jeremy has a fire pit in the back and we'll just make sandwiches in the pie iron and then s'mores and love watermelon in the summertime.
Oh, yeah.
S'mores are never a wrong choice.
Right. I think we've actually been cutting up a watermelon like every day.
Yeah.
So refreshing.
Yeah.
We could eat a whole one by ourselves, like in a day.
Yeah. No, we love watermelon. So I do cobblers a lot because the fruit's in season. So like we're already on the peaches and apricots that are fresh here in season. So I've been making those every week for the family. They all request that. So that kind of starts in May. And then, so we do that a lot. And then I like to barbecue when it's nice out. Like we do like a lot of barbecuing because you can kind of take it outdoors or whatever. But those are the kind of things I like. But we bake all the time. I mean, we've made chocolate chip banana muffins this week. We've made.
I'm salivating right now.
Right.
Yeah. The girls,
Like water ain't cutting it.
yeah. Our youngest has a little cooking channel on TikTok. So she does Camille Cooks. So she like tries to cook little things. So we're really into cooking. So we're always trying new things. So we made a corn salsa this week that was really good. It was like corn and avocado and black beans and tomatoes. It was super good. And then
That sounds really good.
it was really good. And then we made chicken enchiladas with it. And then like we had bruschetta and chicken parm last night. So
Very
How
good.
about you, Caitlin?
I love the grill. Like I do everything on the grill. Chicken kebabs, anything kebab is like my thing. He loves it too, so it's a win-win for everybody. Super easy. House doesn't get hot. I even put my vegetables. I'll put my vegetables. I've even put fruit on the grill before to grill them up, like pineapples. I mean, anything on the grill, I'm all about. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I love that char grill taste on my food.
you. I'm like, burn it.
I like mine a little burnt too.
Yeah, that's a little crispy.
That's where the flavor's at when you burn it.
Yeah.
Our friendship with George, our friendship started over barbecue. Now it's like our thing is like barbecue. We just find the nearest barbecue restaurant anywhere we're at. Columbus. We haven't gone Cincinnati yet. I know it's coming. It's coming though.
Oh,
You know what? That's a friendship that will last.
We give each other that look, and then the guys just like huddle, like we got to feed our women because they're starting to get that look in their eye.
that angry look.
Right. Right. Don't make me angry.
That's funny.
That's why I pack a lunch for the flea market because I'll be like, whoa, partner, I need some.
Funny you say that. Alex found a little portable fridge that you hook up to the car, like the
Like a truck.
yes. And he's like, "You're not putting that in my truck." Yes, I am.
Did you find it in a storage unit?
Best find ever, hands down.
Just needs a little bleach. It's good to go. Just throw it in there. Why not?
And it's perfect for like sandwiches and maybe salsas and drinks. So
Have at it. Don't even ask. Just like place it in there one day full of water. When he's thirsty, he's gonna be like, "Wow, babe, like you're awesome." Yeah, right. You want some cold water? You want that water in the back of the truck?
definitely. But my favorite is, like you said, Kaylin, I love stuff on the grill.
Mm-hmm.
You can sit in the backyard, grill up your food, and you don't make a mess in the kitchen unless you're marinating. And just eat it in the backyard.
Yeah.
Get the water hose it down later.
Paper plates are key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With 5 kids and meaning I like
Oh, good grief. Good grief.
Yeah, last night we had, all 6 with my oldest son's wife, and then us, there's 8 of us. So it's like, okay, I've already been cooking and my daughter for like 2 hours. So now let's paper plate it. People.
Right.
Oh, paper plate all the way. All the way.
Mhm.
They're definitely my best friend. Paper plates, utensils, bowls.
Yeah.
And I tell the kids, if you don't even mess them up, recycle them, please.
Exactly. Even the napkins. I'll recycle the napkins. Like if I throw out too many for dinner, those are going right back in the basket. I didn't see no sauce on those. I examine them like they're not damp. They're fine. It's whatever.
Right.
Our house.
I also like a really good ceviche. That's like one of my favorites.
Yes. Nice. The first time I ever tried ceviche was in Mexico.
That's a good.
That was the
Yeah, we did an all-girls trip. We went to Cancun, and I was like, "What's ceviche?" And my girlfriend introduced me to it. She was like, "Wait till you try it." I had I know there's different ways you can make it. Yeah. This one had cooked shrimp and mango. I remember mango was in it too. It was so good.
Mm-hmm. I like to cook my shrimp with it. Sometimes what they do is they put the shrimp in with the lemon, and the lemon kind of cooks the shrimp. But I think it's kind of more of a fishier taste. Yeah. I just like to grill the shrimp and then put it in there. So it's more like a grilled shrimp taste with the ceviche. Oh my gosh.
You'll have to send me.
I will definitely send you the recipe. I think I actually did it on TikTok.
That's funny. Music 55 says Chapo makes music, and literally in my head I heard the song, "Now you're talking my language, now you're talking my language." When you said you grilled the shrimp, because that's how you know you love your family. You know, you're like, I'm not gonna give you. Listen, I'll eat it anyway. I don't discriminate when it comes to food. I'll eat it. I'll eat boiled with butter, sauteed. Yum.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm hungry now.
Food.
It was funny because I have my niece over and she was like, "Can you do a pozole?" I'm like, "Well, it's kind of hot out, but you got it. You got it."
In my arm.
What's pozole?
That's funny.
Pozole is like I slow cook the chicken probably for like 6 hours, throw it in with some hominy, and the hominy is like a corn, I think a corn base. It is a corn base. But the main part of the pozole are the dressings. It comes with like cabbage and cilantro and lemon and radish. Oh my gosh. It was perfect. And I'm like, honestly, this is the best idea. Her name is Kamani.
You're like, girl, you're smart. I like you. Come on.
Food is comfort. It really is. Okay. Trying to keep up with the comments.
A lot of ladies and everyone's saying that they love to cook.
They love to cook, yeah.
Yeah, cooking is
I think I like baking better than cooking.
Yeah. Hi, Debbie.
We're saying hi. You said baking?
I like to bake over cooking because I have a sugar addiction.
That's crazy.
You have to try Nutter Butter cookies dipped in chocolate. If you haven't tried them yet, they're life-changing.
What kind of cookies?
They're Nutter Butter. So you know the Nutter Butter wafer? Like, oh my, and they dipped it in chocolate. They took it up another level. Ooh. I don't know if you like peanut butter wafers and chocolate. If you don't, then you're a little woo-woo. But I bought them for him because I like to surprise him with goodies that are new, just in hopes that he likes something. Just switch it up. I like to keep him on his toes.
Yeah.
I had to try so hard not to eat that whole thing myself. I was like, these aren't even for me. These are for him. Good grief.
Don't you hate that when something's really good and then you eat it all?
Right.
First. Yeah. Jack's easy to please. He likes everything. I mean, he's lucky because we like to cook and we're good at cooking, but even if something doesn't turn out great, he's like, "This is great." I'm like, I'm like, because he's like super, anything's great, And
you like things.
You're like on the inside, you're like, "This is terrible," but I am so hungry right now.
So we're kind of like, I wouldn't say like we're total foodies. So, we like to have good food. That's important to us.
So guys, we have actually two special guests. One that's going to come on about 1:15-ish, and Kitty.
Oh, did you get your poodle?
We did. No. She's tired right now.
It's hard to see her eyes.
So cute.
Open the eyes. Well, she was actually napping.
Did she sleep last night? How's her sleeping?
She's in puppy mode. So she's totally sleeping everywhere and however she can.
Nice. She's very cute.
Thank you. The kids are definitely having a time with
shed.
me. No, they don't shed. And that's one thing I had to, that's the one reason why I got her, because I don't do the shedding. And then it kind of, it messes with the girls when they're around a lot of animals that shed. So
Yeah.
that helped a lot.
They're hyperallergenic too, so that's good.
Yeah.
too.
That's awesome. What's her
Yeah.
name?
Kitty.
Kitty, that's hilarious. Adopting Kitty.
Like in the movie Monster Incorporated, where she's like,
Kitty!
"Aw, how old is she?
She's 2 months.
Aw,
Cindy
Yeah.
says, little kitty stalker.
aw."
Yes. Yes.
Cute.
She's already peed on my bed 2 times.
No.
So is this your first puppy?
Well, I had a puppy, I want to say about maybe 9 years ago, maybe 10. And it was really sad because it was a poodle. I got her for Valentine's and somebody stole her on Mother's Day.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I don't understand
It
people
was horrible.
pets. That's just the craziest thing I've ever heard.
So I just sat there and cried a little bit and,
I'm pretty sure
So I was happy.
told me that. Didn't you tell me that story, Liz? We had like a whole
I think I might have. Yeah.
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 You poor thing.
But I'm just happy that Big Daddy, he loves Kitty more than I think we do. So
She's very cute. Very, very cute.
yeah, thank you guys. I'm
How are
super
the
excited for her.
Adjusting to her.
They're adjusting pretty good. She's adjusting. She's trying to adjust. The little ones are small, so when they have food, she just wants to jump on them. So I got to kind of train her not to jump on them for their food. I think she tried to snatch Ree's banana yesterday. I'm like, oh, wait, back up.
Yeah.
Going into lioness mode. Not my baby's food.
But she's actually doing really good, especially with her potty training. She's doing really good with her potty training. So I'm happy about that. All dogs, all puppies, they just need the right direction, just like children, and a little bit of positivity. So that's what we're working on. Thank you guys for having her on here.
She's a
Yeah,
cutie.
adorable.
Next thing is your favorite ice cream.
Oh, just one?
Yeah, that's gonna
No,
be
you can do all the one that you like, all the ice creams that you like.
I don't think the show's that long, but sure. All right, George, you go.
Oh gosh. I love ice cream sandwiches. I love ice cream cones, like the Pierre kind. And then if I go to Dairy Queen, I usually like to get chocolate ice cream with extra Oreos mixed with peanut butter sauce. Oh my God, it's so good.
Yeah, that sounds
So
good.
good.
Wow, yum.
And then I love like mango sorbet.
Those are all solid choices. For me, I like Ben and Jerry's, but there's not really many ice creams I've said, I don't really like that ice cream. I'd say like mint chip I like, and I like chocolate peanut butter cup, probably because it's Jack's favorite, so we get that. And then I like just plain chocolate too. So, but really, I'll eat it all. So, and if you're in the chat, throw what your favorite ice cream is.
Definitely throw your favorite ice cream in there. How about yours, Kaylin?
Personally, I like anything with chocolate chunks with caramel. I love a good sale. So I usually typically go for any ice cream that's on sale. I know. I don't have a brand. Like if the Walmart version's on sale, the caramel one, don't sit on the caramel version of the Walmart. It's to die for. It is so good.
Don't they have a salted caramel too?
Yes, it's salted caramel is so good. Yeah. I am passionate about ice cream because I eat that year round. I almost cuss. That's how passionate I am. Like, I eat that year round. Like I don't care if it's below 0. I'm eating my ice cream.
So have you ever been to the you're closer to Sandusky where Lorraine is. Have you ever been to the Toff's Dairy
No, what's that?
Toffs. It's a dairy, and they make a creamery, and they make a ton of ice cream. You guys have to check it out, but it's seasonal, and I haven't tried it yet, but it sounds amazing. They have pumpkin pie ice cream where they have chunks of pumpkin pie.
Oh, wow.
I'm writing this down. That's how much I'm interested.
Toffs.
Do they sell their ice cream?
They do, yeah. You'll find
Familiar.
they do sell their ice cream. It's spelled TOFTS, Toffs.
Okay.
There's like maybe 50 different flavors, but the pumpkin pie ice cream I have yet to try because they always sell out every year.
Yeah.
Chunks of anything.
Literally have like a 2-week period to get it.
It's time to prepare. And that comes up. You just got to put a section like designated so you can.
Yeah. And it's disappointing because they won't take any pre-orders either. It's first come, first serve.
And that's a local dairy, because we have a local dairy too. It's called Meadowlark Dairy, and you either wait in line or you drive up, and it's all soft serve, fresh from the dairy. And they have 5 or 6 different flavors, and they change them every month. And you get in line. It's a little drive-through. They sell milk and eggs, and it's like the best.
It sounds awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Cool.
Chunks of anything in ice cream is just like chunks of cheesecake or chocolate.
Cookies. Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
I'm going to have some good ice cream after this, okay?
Right.
Let's just go get some now.
That's my diet kryptonite is ice cream.
Ooh,
Really?
ice cream nut rolls? No, but that sounds amazing.
What? I was like, I stopped all conversation. What?
I want to say Breyers is probably my favorite name brand. There's so many good ones, but they have a birthday cake one, and there's chunks of birthday cake in it. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good.
See how excited we get? We're like so animated.
Like we never grew up from that 12-year-old like do the song, and you're like, Mom, I need 50 cents. You know, you're like running, like checking in the couch cushions, like
Cheeto.
We used to go to the ice cream trucks when we were kids, and then I remember my mom taking me to Thrifties, and you know, you get those little square scoops, and it's always good memories. I take my kids for a treat, like a big thing. Oh, let's go to Baskin Robbins. So,
you know.
yeah.
So my dad used to be the ice cream man.
Really?
Back when we were younger, like when I was 3, 4, 5, and I was his assistant, and so I would work for ice cream.
Hey,
You would work for ice cream.
My dad was the ice cream man. My favorite was like the Incredible Hawk
With the eyeballs?
Yes, with the gumball eyeballs. Oh my God.
You got me to snort a little bit. That's yours, okay? Chat, all right, we gotta keep it that way.
we make ice cream cakes too. Like, you know,
Ooh.
cream with the you do like a cookie, a crumble, like on the bottom, like Oreos, and then like coffee or mint chip, and then you do hot fudge, and then you do like you freeze it, and it's really good.
Yum.
That sounds so good.
What do you do?
George, if it were me working, sorry.
That recipe. I was like, what do? We form it in a pan, or how do we do this? I want ice cream cake at home.
Good.
We'll talk later about this, Jana. We'll talk.
It lasts a week.
Sorry, Liz.
Alex just
George
said
Stalker says
WWF wrestling ice cream.
that one is really good, and you can't find it anymore.
That's funny. Who makes that? Is that for real?
Yeah,
Wow.
but it's super old. I don't think they make it anymore.
Like the Hulk Hogan ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Well, I don't know if it's the Hulk Hogan one. It has like 2 like cakes, and then it has ice cream on the inside.
Huh. Oh, wow. It's a
It's
vintage
really
That sounds really good.
vintage, definitely vintage.
We need that reseller treat ASAP.
vintage ice cream.
Can't guarantee it's gonna make it to you, but
How are you gonna ship that?
we'll take a picture. Ooh, nice.
We're going to auction off some baked goods this week. Everyone keeps
Oh yeah.
that, and I never done it. I think it would be fun, and then just like donate it, you know, the money for it. So,
You can do that.
That'd be a good idea.
yeah.
Danny Mae wants to know why aren't you 200 pounds? I asked myself the same question too.
All right, we totally gone off script.
So my favorite is the mint as well, Jenna. I love mint.
So good.
And my oldest daughter, she's like, "That's not even ice cream." I'm like, "Yes, it is. It's ice cream."
What?
Mint ice cream. It's so good.
And there's also gelato. Let's not forget our friend gelato.
Oh yeah.
I like ice cream, but a good gelato. We have these places in the city in San Francisco that make homemade gelato and sell it to the Italian restaurants, and it's so good.
It's mamma mia.
I'm like, I'll have a salad and a large gelato.
There you go. Healthy balance.
Yeah.
I didn't know what gelato was up until 3 years ago.
Oh wow.
We went to this, my girlfriends and I went to this Italian restaurant for pizza. They were known for their pizza and they had gelato there. And I was like, "What's gelato?" And my girlfriend who's Italian, she's like, "Oh my gosh, you have to try it. It's better than ice cream."
Mm-hmm.
And it was, the owner let us sample like a bunch and he just gave it to us for free. He's like, "Whatever flavor you want, you can have."
Wow.
Okay.
You're like that one and that one and that one.
Like, try them all. That's funny.
And I don't know if you guys have tried it, but Chunky Monkey is another favorite of mine.
Ben and Jerry's, our kids like, the girls like Ben and Jerry's, so.
They have some awesome flavors.
Mm-hmm.
I love Blue Bunny.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Because you can just see the caramel on the side. They just let you know, like on the outside, like this is how much is in here. And I'm like, give it to me. Give it to me.
Everyone's been eating ice cream because we went to get some ice cream the day before yesterday, and in Safeway it was like sold out. I'm like, everyone's at home, and they're like, "Give me some ice cream." We're all stuck at home. It's like sold out.
From where? Safeway?
Yeah, it was like there was barely any. Haagen-Dazs, Baskin Robbins, everything was like really low.
Wow.
That's crazy. There's a lot of ice cream over this way, and I've been buying the girls a lot because it's been super hot here. You probably know, Jenna. 102, 103. Crazy heat.
What?
It's been really hot all week, and then now we have like massive windstorms the last 2 days. I'm like, are you serious? Just so much craziness.
Yeah, Mother Nature has been a little bipolar this year.
Yeah.
We've been begging for like 70-degree weather, right, Chapo?
Oh my gosh, yeah. We didn't. What was spring? We didn't even have a spring.
We have like spring.
No. Listen. I need.
I think we had spring.
It snowed here in May.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It didn't know what it wanted to do. It was just like,
Yeah.
Everyone's done. Give your snow.
Yeah. It rained pretty hard like a week ago or so. So I mean, like it's been bizarre. So it goes along with everything else.
Yeah, tons of flooding here in Ohio.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Today's actually nice. Today's finally nice. It's like 80 and sunny out.
Today's
Yeah.
nice too.
Same here.
Jeremy must have put Chunky Camel is also good too. I'm not
Did he mean caramel?
I'm not familiar with that. Oh, he probably meant no, he didn't mean caramel, did he? Maybe.
Well, it could have been Egyptian joke. He loves to do those. So
Oh my gosh.
Right,
Mother
Jeremy?
Nature is definitely Egyptian, he says. I told him, I was like, Egyptian women aren't moody. It's just a female thing. We're just women in general are just hormonal. That's just the way we were built.
Hey, we are compassionate, kind, but we have passions, okay? We're just not always the same. Some days we're riding high, other days you better back up.
Back
I
up.
tell him all the time, do you think Mother Teresa's patient all the time?
Right.
Kids, so it was a little easier to be patient, probably. But yeah, it's funny.
Honestly, I think my mood changes when I've been working hard and my patience are thin. And I love Big Daddy, but he can tell because he'll ask me something and I'll just give him this eye.
Yeah,
He's like,
Like
all right.
common sense eye. Like, did you just ask me that? Like, do you see the sweat dripping down right now? Like, you have the audacity.
Wait, hold on a second. Do that look again because Jeremy, I'm the only female out there that does it.
I just look at it, I'm like,
Yeah.
Jeremy, it's not just the Egyptian thing. You're Puerto Rican, right?
It is. I say it's a common sense thing. Like at some point, it's like,
Well, if I haven't eaten, it gets ugly. I mean, if I'm hungry, then it's like, this is the question I ask me, are you hungry? That's code for why are you being so grumpy? You know, it's like, are you hungry? You need a snack? Or usually it'll be like, have you eaten today?
Right. Why do you think I pack a lunch? I'm trying to help that mood. I'm like, you gotta give me time to pack the lunch because it's either going to be now or I'm going to be blowing fire later. And you're going to be like, what's wrong with this lady? I'm like, I have no carbs. Okay. Starch, okay. Where's the pretzels?
You're to the point where he'll like just hand me food like here. He won't even say anything here.
Like out of his jacket.
No joke. He literally brought me a Snickers today and was like, you deserve this. And I was like, thank you. I feel the love. I definitely.
You know the new Snickers wrappers? They have like different sayings on it. Did he hand you the one that says cray cray?
No, this one was caramel. It was just a nice special exclusive.
That's a cray. All the cray.
Yeah, cray. I get it. I was doing like this. When I
go Betty White,
I start buying it. Like what? Oh my god!
What is your favorite food truck? Says Debbie Rowling. I don't think I have a favorite. I just like them all.
Yeah,
they're so good.
Food trucks are good. That is for sure.
I mean, you definitely have to be apprehensive which one you go to, but most of them are pretty good.
Well, they have the gourmet ones now that like will go to all the fairs, or even when we go to the Alameda flea market, it's really high scale, like upscale. Like they have all the San Francisco food trucks that come, and you go there and you're like, oh my gosh, I just want to go there to eat the food.
I want to try something off of each truck. Yeah,
because we're at the flea market and my mother-in-law will make food runs, and I'm like, I'll have the gourmet sausage, or we'll have the gelato, or go down to the churro bar. Like, there's like all these amazing food solutions, and I'm like, oh my gosh,
Totally missing normalcy.
Yeah.
A food truck wouldn't be a bad side hustle. Someone that I know did like shaved ice.
Oh yeah.
Shaved ice. He would make like $400 a day.
Well, yeah, because what is it? Ice costs nothing, and it's just
costs nothing, and then it's just like sugar, diabetes poured all over it.
your margins on that are pretty low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you'll have all the kids in their mom and dad's pockets, so you're set.
Yeah, that is true.
I know in the summertime, I always came for shaved ice and ice cream.
Yeah.
Or a nice smoothie. Yeah.
Smoothies are good too. My kids like those Vitality bowls. They're really into that. So.
My mom was we talked about, my mom was a single parent, and there was a guy who did shaved ice for the kids. And there wasn't, every time I didn't always have money. And he was just one of those guys that like, I would be that lone kid sometimes without a thing. And he'd call me up after everybody left and would say, which flavor would you like? And then the next time, if I had the extra, it just gave me feels all over. I just need to share that because shout out to those people who are kind, because that just makes me as an adult do things like that for others and not even think second about it, because I don't know, that just gives me feels. I love that.
Yeah. We're at a flea market and little kids come up to me, and a lot of times you can really tell like people don't have money. Yeah. And like you just like it's a stretch for them, and then they're like holding things and their parents are like no, and I'm just like take it. My husband's like, oh my gosh, I give away so much stuff to kids because you can tell they like really some of the kids are like professional hustlers, so they're like hey. I stop them out. I'm like, I know what you're doing.
But, right. I only have $5. Like, yeah, okay, kid.
But there are so many little kids that like they hold this stuff down. And I'm like, I don't care about that. Take it. I give away so much stuff to kids because I just am like, it makes them happy. They get so excited.
Yeah, it's rewarding
Big Daddy,
to make their day.
Yeah.
Big Daddy totally does the same thing. And I just love it because he will see the kid just kind of eyeballing something. It's like, you know what? Take it.
Yeah. I do that all the time. Oh, we got a super sticker from Pat D.
Sticker.
Thank you, Pat. So So Danny Mae has a question. She said, once you find what you love at a restaurant or food truck, do you try other things from the menu or you get the same thing every time?
Good question.
That's a really good question. For me, it depends on the restaurant. So like when I go to Cheesecake Factory, there's one dish that I will not steer from. Do you guys have Cheesecake Factory out by you guys?
Oh yeah.
The pasta da Vinci.
Good choice.
Always get that. And then I'll try what other people have. And I'm like, yeah, my pasta's still really good. I wouldn't have anything else.
See, you're a dinner, George. You like to eat off Jeremy's plate and you like to taste, right? Yeah. So I will usually order the same one or two things from a restaurant when I get set. Like sometimes I'll try something new, but I'm not that adventurous. Like I get something I like and I'm loyal to it. I'm like, okay, I'll get this. So I usually order the same couple things at my favorite restaurant. So
same. I think it does depend on the restaurant because definitely.
Did you read
Kaylin?
Did you read Dusty Old Dude's comment? That was really funny.
What did he say?
He said, I used to sell funnel cakes about after 1,000 of them. They aren't so appetizing.
Yeah, I would bet.
I love funnel cakes.
My son loves Chipotle. He's like, I would never work there because I don't want to get sick.
Yeah. It must be like an 18 through 25 thing because that's all they love. I'm like, they don't even sell refried beans, for heaven's sakes.
Okay, so I had a couple more questions for you guys. But I really wanted our special guest to join in. I'll see if she's going to join in soon. The reason why I wanted to have a special guest join in because there's so many boss babes out there. And, they're just like us, killing it, reselling, the whole 24/7 grind. It doesn't stop. So I like to take this time and give a little recognition to one boss babe today. And I'm hoping we can definitely continue making sure all the boss babes get some type of recognition. So everyone, welcome in Kimmy.
Hello, let me make sure I have I'm muted. Okay. I didn't want to pull any rookie moves,
It's always me.
Yeah, I still have a habit. Like, I started using StreamYard before a lot of people on YouTube started using it. I used to teach people how to use it, but I took such a long time to not do YouTube that 9 months literally, that I'm like a noob now. I don't know what I'm doing. So, hello, hi.
Hello.
I should introduce myself. My name's Kimberly, or Kimmy for short, and my channel is Borderline Hoarderish. Right there.
Welcome.
Tell everyone where you're from, Kimmy. What's the weather like?
Well, I currently live in Denver, Colorado. I was actually born in Orange, California.
Nice.
West Coast is the best coast. Sorry, y'all. But I live in Denver. Yeah, right. The weather is a little crazy here right now, but I mean, you were just saying, even George, that it had snowed there a couple weeks ago. That's pretty typical here for Colorado, for it to still snow right now and then, be 100 the next day. So I can't see the chat here. I need to pop out my chat. See,
I think weather is definitely female.
Right? Yeah, it's a little crazy. Don't mess with Mother Nature. She'll mess you up. For real. Oh, so many people in the chat. Do you mind if I say hi to some people?
Go ahead, please do. The spotlight's on you.
I see Pat Dees is in the house. He's like one of my favorite people ever. Love you, Pat, so much. Douglas, such a sweet guy. Hi, Douglas. Danny May, Storage Legends. The other, I'm guessing maybe half or both of y'all here. Dude.
We're always together.
Dude. Music 55. Hello. Emville, what's up? Stacy, Sylvia. I know I saw Robin in here earlier. Jeremy, what's up, friends? What's up, people?
So what are you doing to stay busy, Kimmy?
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding? I'm a one-woman show here. I was just telling my friend, so you want to know what I've done just today alone? So I have shipped out 11 packages.
Nice.
I did 2 loads of laundry. I have made 4 meals, 1 snack. I went on top of my roof and fixed my swamp cooler. I did 9 drafts for eBay. I took a shower at some point and got ready, and it's 2:00. There you go.
Sounds like a very productive day you've had.
Yeah, every day is kind of like that. Especially even with kind of virus life. Now they're lifting a lot of things in Denver, and luckily for my kids in schooling, school is over, although they still have schoolwork that they are required to do over the summers. I was the teacher. So during virus life, literally 4 to 6 hours a day, it was me and me alone, which made life a little complicated because usually I'd eBay or, do whatever I needed to do during the day and then, take care of them and hang out at night. So I always tell people I'm a full-time mom and a part-time reseller.
Right. I tell you, the homeschool thing has got to be the hardest.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Shout out to all my homeschooling mamas who do that all the time. I don't know.
Are you homeschooling, Jana?
No, I have a lot of friends. I mean, the kids were at home doing their schoolwork too, but they're pretty independent, so it didn't require a lot for me. But I have a lot of friends that have homeschooled for many years, and I have a new respect, a new deeper respect for what they do. That is
right, and teachers too. Oh my gosh, I feel for them so much. They all need $1 million raise, every single one of them.
Yeah, teachers don't get paid enough.
No, they don't
enough.
Yeah.
There's a rumor that the schools may not even open in August.
Yeah, we've heard that here in some of the school districts. They're talking, I know our school's going to open, but they're talking about doing it online. I'm like, that's just ridiculous.
Right. So here, I just got a letter, and I noticed that my kid's school is a little bit ahead of things, and that it's sort of the rest of Colorado, I don't know about the whole U.S., kind of follows sort of suit. They just must be one step ahead, but they're going to 3-day weekends next year. My kids' schools, both of them, 3 days.
Wow.
3 days. So they're only school for 4 days out of the week, and I wonder if that's what's going to happen in other places too.
That's interesting.
The new norm.
No schools. There are no school buses next year. There are no extracurricular activities. No sporting events.
That's sad.
Yeah, it is, because I'm a basketball mom, a soccer mom, a cheerleading mom, a dance mom. That's a lot of things that we're not going to do.
We're already doing outdoor sports here. So outdoor sports, you can go in groups of 12 as long as it's the same 12 consistently. They started that last week. So,
oh, well, that's good.
In your area, they're doing outdoor sports, Jana?
Yeah, it's your area too, Contra Costa, all of Contra Costa.
Okay, because I haven't seen any, but I just kind of have been super busy, so I'll take a look because that's good to know.
And you can do camps as long as you stay in the same group of 12 for 3 weeks in a row, and then
that's good. That's smart.
They're doing some. I mean, mentally, and I just think psychologically, kids need it. I mean, long-term wise, it's just really important.
Yeah, it's been hard. My son, my daughter's always been really good about loving school and loving all her friends, but my son, who's 9, not so much. He's like, this is lame. I don't want to do this. Well, now he's like, I want to go back to school, Mom, please. So, there's learning in that.
It's funny.
It's like, is school starting anytime soon?
Right?
I'll go to summer school.
Oh, seriously.
Take me back.
That's so funny.
That's crazy. Okay, have you found any good units, Kimmy?
So I haven't actually bought a unit since before Virus Life, but they are starting to stack up. The first few went way far out of my budget. So I didn't, do anything about it. But I did just recently start garage sailing. Yesterday I hit 15 garage sales. I was oh yeah.
I got a lot of good deals, or were things going really crazy?
Oh yeah.
We had 3 today, or two big ones today before we went to the flea market, and they
Did
were
you find good deals?
Yeah, for sure. I spent I spent $65, and I'll tell you just like a couple of items that I got. Now I probably after I price everything, like I'll probably make like 800 maybe to 1,000 off of what I sourced yesterday. But I always like to find an item that will cover my cost for sure.
Yeah.
Of whatever I spent, and then everything else is just cash, or profit. But I did pick myself up a Dymo, which I'm really excited about, for $15. I was like, yes, with which will make my life way easier. I picked up, I can just name one item. Gucci purse. That's
A real one?
Yes.
For how much?
Well, I don't know what I'm going to price it at, but I got it in a bundle of stuff for $10.
What? That's not counting.
Holy cow. That's a
so I
really good
literally,
deal.
and I feel, I mean, you guys are all, I'm sure, negotiators, but the guy's all, well, do you know anything? I knew it. I knew what it was. He's like, well, do you know anything about purses? And I showed him my little like crocheted pink bag, because here's some advice. I know that you ladies know this. Never go to a garage sale decked out. Like you're already asking for it. So I go hair in a bun, wearing glasses and a hat, biggest t-shirt. Like that's kind of what my stepdad taught me that when I was like forever ago. And I looked at him, I said, wait, you think I know something about purses? And I held up my little crochet purse.
That's a boss babe move right there.
Yeah.
That's a boss babe move.
I don't know. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then I picked up a few Dansk pans, which some of those brighter, more vintagey looking colors are really hot right now. So that was an instant, like I knew that would sell. But yeah, so yesterday was good. I was going to go this morning, but most of them, it was raining this morning. What's up, Jeremy? What the hell?
We do have a $2 super chat from Pat D. Thank you, Pat. He says, George, when is the fish for sale?
Jeremy will tell you everything is for sale, but then he'll also tell you the fish is not for sale right now. And I'm pretty sure he found that fish in a storage unit.
Everything's for sale.
Right.
Gianna, sorry, quick question. The yard sales, they're going on in our area?
Yeah.
Okay, I got to catch up because I need a yard sale. I need to scratch
actually,
that.
we got one in Danville today, which is the Blackhawk area. So those houses are 2 to 3 million. And so we rolled up on that one and they were unloading it. And I put together a whole pile of jewelry and I'm like, how much? She's like, well, how about $2?
That's it?
I'll pay $2 for that. Gather up some more. And I was just like, she's like, oh, $2. I'm like, okay. And then I'm just like, Jack, no one's here. I'm like, quickly.
Let's run before she changes the price.
And really, really nice. They're just super loaded and they just didn't care, So, and then
I noticed there was a lot of resellers garage sales out, more so than I've ever seen. Like I looked this up on eBay, and they have these kind of crazy garage sale prices. I hadn't come across that like that.
That was our first garage sale. He owned a gold and silver shop, and he's like, "So you're a reseller, huh?" And I'm just like, "Oh boy!" And then you should park the car further. And then so it's like we get out, and he's in a $2 million house too. And since I sell real estate, I know pretty much everyone's house value when I walk up. And he's like, "So 30 for this, 30 for that." And I'm like, "Dude." And I'm just like, how about 20? And he's like, okay. But it was like, I usually always am like, whatever they tell me, I ask for half. So
now, is there an app that you use to find these sales?
Yeah, Jack and I have a couple apps that we use, and they basically pull off Craigslist and then put it on their app. So, but we were really thankful for the 2 we hit today. I was very excited. So, and then we went to the flea market and then picked some items there too. So. Was good.
Nice. What about
Kimmy?
The app?
Yeah, I was actually about to bring up the yard sale app, and this is the one I love to do. But this is what I'm saying about how, like, okay, it's still loading.
Kaylin's got her pin
I'm gonna
ready.
cover part of
I'm
it
like,
here.
come on, bring it to me.
But look, that's how many there are right around me.
Which
Wow.
app?
We had 3 of those little markers on ours.
Yeah,
3.
that's like not even. I mean, yeah, that's quite. Oh, that's quite a lot.
That's a lot. I don't even know. Do we know, Chapo? Do you know if yard sales are back open in our area?
I would imagine so. I mean, the like salons have opened up. I wouldn't.
The salons have opened up?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yard sale. Okay, I see. Thank you, Dr. Nuts. I'm gonna write that down.
I haven't seen any garage sale or yard sale signs, so I don't even know if they're open in Ohio.
Garage sales are the place to be because, like Kimmy and like Janet, you can get the best deals for very minimal price. And I'm the same, Kimmy. You go up there looking like you only have 5 cents in your pocket because they're gonna more likely to offer you a better deal.
Right, and I know. Right, literally, my mom taught me that when my daughter. So a little background: my family's been in the reselling business like since I can remember. My mom started eBay and Amazon when in the late 1990s. She literally bought her $500,000 house up in the mountains, however long ago, 20 years ago, with stuff that she resold, mostly books and CDs at those beginning times.
Wow.
Well, then she got a consignment shop / eBay shop and would eBay stuff for people along with consigning items. So that's where storage units first originally started with me. Was I was doing that my own shop. I basically kept the floor sort of together, ran the place really. She just paid out and kind of directed my brother and my stepdad in the direction of, you need to pick this up and put this here or load the truck and all that. So my daughter grew up in that consignment shop when she was little. Her preschool was next door, so it was so convenient, really. Wow. I forgot where I was going with all that. Oh yeah, just the background. So then eventually I had moved away, out of the state, from Colorado to Kansas, and then moved back. And when I came back a couple years into living here, I started listing for somebody. They were like, "Oh, I know that you have experience in eBay," and things were a little different. But yeah, I still had the eye for knowing what would sell. I just didn't quite know, what prices or really how to, go about running sort of a business side of the eBay part, me doing the whole thing start to finish. So I did that. And you know what he started me out on? The first things I listed for this man was 10,000 baseball cards. 10,000 baseball cards.
Individually or as a lot?
I looked at every single one of them and I organized it for him. And I listed valuable. Yeah, so I did that. And then all kinds of sort of collectibles. He would buy storage units. So we kind of eventually went in together on it a little bit. Unfortunately, he got lung cancer and had to give all of that sort of up. But that was when I decided to just do it myself. And here I am a few years later. I have a couple of eBay stores and I sell local and then, Facebook. So I love it. I love it so much. Even I've taught my daughter who's 15, how to do it. She has her own store, which is pretty cool.
It's a great niche. It's a little hard work. I'm not going to lie, but it's a great, I think I love it. Alex loves it.
I started really doing it since quarantine because I'm locked down here. Jack's got me 24/7. He loves it. And he's like, I'm going to put her, and I am totally loving eBay. We listed my daughter and I 22 things yesterday. I was like, let's do this. And we're rampage through. And I just love it.
I love it too. The thing that I love the most is yes, you have the freedom to it. But for those that don't know, I live life with a pacemaker. I've had 5 heart surgeries. And if it wasn't for being able to have make money sort of on my own time and arrange things, like that, I don't know how sometimes I would have got through some things, but So I'm really grateful. And I definitely am a no excuse kind of attitude, because I literally started out with just my phone, no printer, no bank account, nothing. You know, and $5. I would go into the thrift store with $5 and try to flip it and not put the money back in my pocket. I would then in turn take the money and try to, you know, flip the next item. You know, it takes a little longer. You can't start this and think you're going to make.
Yeah.
And you can make
It doesn't happen overnight.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's why you're a boss babe, because it's not that easy. It's not that easy.
Yeah. Started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that. I mean, that's a great story. I love hearing the background. I love people's stories.
Yeah, me too. For sure.
When I first started reselling, I saved up for a label printer, a label maker printer. So I wouldn't have to cut it out and tape the 4 sides. Like it just spits out the label. Game changer.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I think when I first started, I was writing the labels. I don't know how I was doing that.
Yeah, that's
my fingers. And I would go to the UPS, USPS with 2 babies like this.
Oh, not
with
the baby.
boxes.
I was like, you lost me, not the baby son.
Right, with packages. And people would be looking at me like I'm crazy. And it's like, don't mind me, trying to make this money.
Yeah, that's what you got to do, right? There's a will, there's a way, really. It just
there's a way, definitely.
Yeah. It's fun. It's really a challenge, and you're always doing new things. So I just think it's so fun. It's so much variety to it. There's so many different facets to the business. It's really cool.
Yeah. I like that you can learn something new every day because there's so many items produced.
So many, right?
So many, yeah. The odds of holding something else that you've already found, very slim. So that's what makes it exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of my favorite parts is when you get that like email or a comment from somebody who's bought something from you that said, you know, maybe it's like, for example, I sold some army patches, some World War II army patches to somebody, and he messaged me and was like, thank you. I lost mine right after this war and I never found them, you know, again. And he's like, because of you, like I can now add that back to my collection. Like,
aww,
that's
heartwarming. Yeah.
Right? I love it.
Yeah, like finding a good home for the things that you resell, that's rewarding in itself too.
Oh yeah, that's fun. It's definitely fun.
Well, thank you, ladies, for joining on Boss Babes today. It's always a pleasure. Yes.
Should we all do a wave?
We didn't even get to talk about our alcoholic beverage. No.
Gabo wants to talk about a beverage.
Or non-alcoholic or non-alcoholic.
I know you gave us the choice, but we're all over 21 here. Come on now.
You know what? Let's do that before we leave. Please do. Right, starting with Chapo.
All right. So I like a cold beer, okay? As I あolder, I like to drink beer. There's a Miller Lite is the worst beer ever. I know. It's terrible. They have like a mixed drink now. It's like cherry and like lime or something. It's in a can. Oh my goodness. It gives you listen, you need like 2 of those and you're good to go. Me and my mom have been enjoying ourselves. We'll like paint our nails and we'll have our little Miller Lite and we're like sipping like, ooh, you know, like. Shout out to Mom if you're in the chat. I love you.
That's funny.
What are they called, Kaylin?
They're called like Cantalinas or something. It's like Miller Lite. Definitely a Miller Lite. It's in a white can, red writing. I'll get the deets for you, Liz. I'll definitely get it for. It is so good. It's like Spitzer splits. It's the
Spritzer.
Spritzer. Yeah. Yes. Oh.
It's like a carbonated water, but
because Corona makes these ones.
Something. Yes. So you're on.
So it's like a seltzer water.
You're on the level. You're like,
I didn't just like.
Yes.
I'll have a Corona, please. Hold the virus.
Right.
We got another super chat.
Liz later gone fishing. Not really nap time. Thank you, Pat, for joining in. Have a good afternoon and good weekend. What about you, Kimmy? What's your favorite drink? Doesn't have to be, alcoholic. Could be non-alcoholic.
Well, I don't. Yeah, I'm not really too big into drinking. I'll do. Like I literally have had, I think 3 drinks this whole entire year. I did one on Robin's birthday, a birthday shot.
Nice.
But I do like when I go fishing, though. I do like to have a beer when I go fishing. I actually am going fishing tomorrow, but it's supposed to be 100. I can't drink beer when it's really that hot. My summertime drink is honestly just tea. I love sun tea so much. Now, a Long Island would be much funner, but.
What's the difference between iced tea and sun tea?
Well, it's just the way that you make it. Like, I have these amber colored jars that I put out in the sun, and during the winter, I just heat it, on the stove, hot water, and then put the tea bags in. I don't know what it is. I just think it tastes better. I don't know why. Maybe it's all in my head. I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that it takes so long. But I love it.
It's made with love.
What about you, George? What's your favorite summer drink?
Love iced tea.
Yeah.
Like an Arnold Palmer. Oh my gosh. Love it. When I go to Chick-fil-A, I'll get their sweet tea and I tell them to add a splash of lemonade because their lemonade's really good. It's like the perfect combination. I'm not much of a drinker either, but once in a while, I like to have a nice mango margarita.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Yeah, margarita sounds good.
Yeah.
For me, I love tea. Sweet tea or unsweetened tea, either one I love. And then I do like lemonade. I don't really drink Arnold Palmer's, which is pretty funny, but I love fresh squeezed lemonade, or really like Chick-fil-A has the best lemonade ever.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Lemonade is ridiculous. So I love lemonade. And then I don't drink, but I think when Jack and I went on vacation when we were first together, we went to Mexico with friends that actually introduced us, and they're like, try this drink. And I'm like, all right, fine. It's vacation. I'll do it. And it was like rum and banana, and it was like a slushy, but with rum in it. And it was called like a chunky monkey or something. And it was literally like drinking candy. It was really, really good. So,
you're like, this can get dangerous.
Right. It was like, it was really good.
So I'm like you guys, I love a sweet tea during the summertime, and especially with the lemon. You cannot leave out the lemon. That's really good.
Without it, yeah.
I love my lemon.
And a margaritas, mango margaritas especially. They're so good.
So good. You can't even taste the alcohol. It taste like juice.
And that's not good.
Great. I'm just not anything with mango kind of go wrong. So.
Right.
Margaritas are scary. If you get the big one, I don't usually eat my meal because by the time it comes, the big one,
like a bathtub.
Where do you go to get a big one that big?
Don Tequila or like pesto jalapeno. Oh my gosh, yeah,
that big.
Like this, you're like,
Mama's about
swimming it.
You need 3 hands to lift it up. That's how. No.
That's so funny.
That's great.
I'm sorry, we're bad fish clearly because everyone's drinking tea and we're like Corona.
Right.
I'm a water girl all day. I'm like a fish. I need something to quench my thirst. Like if it's gonna be like non-alcoholic, it needs to be water. It needs to be cold. It don't even need to be cold. It just needs to be water.
Are you particular about the type of water you like to drink?
I won't do Aquafina.
It's
or
got
Aquafina
has a sweet taste. Yeah.
The
Dasani does too.
It has a plasticky kind of taste in your mouth. I don't know. But other than that, I'm not that bougie. I guess I would be because I just knocked off. I'll do the name brand, like the gas station priced water before I do Dasani or Aquafina. You know what I mean? So I'm not that bougie.
I think for me it's Arrowhead. Arrowhead it's the taste is really funky.
This is the one
that one's good.
Mm-hmm. Well, so the reason I like it is I don't know. Even before Virus Life, I was kind of a germaphobe, and all I could think about is somebody's hand touching the top of it. So I like the ones where your fingers aren't touching around the edge of it.
Well, that's true.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Good germaphobe point. I know.
Yeah.
That's one of
I
the
like
best
it.
things out of this virus. For washing their hands. It's a good thing. Yeah.
People probably think I'm nuts, but I make our sandwiches with gloves on. Like right before I eat, I like sanitize, wash my hands, and then I like whip on some gloves. Like my hands aren't any clean. I'm just like, I'm touching bread, you know, whatever. In my mind, I'm doing it all that I can to keep my family safe.
Starbucks wear their gloves, touch money, and then walk over with their gloves on and touch the food. And you're like, so literally kill germs. They're just. So I don't know about the gloves because I think people think, oh, I don't need to wash my hands now. I'll just wear gloves and touch everything.
Right.
And touch everything during the process, right?
Well, thank you, Liz.
Jana, you had a really good picture I think you had sent me.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Would you like to leave it with us to end the show? I think I have a.
Let me just go in and find our chat.
It might be in our text messages, I think.
Okay, well, that's a pull up too. Look, kind of organized. Oh, so we were just talking the other day, kind of like the state of things, and I said, right now, I think my motto is, some places can just be overwhelmed with the amount of information and opinions lately. So I just said, be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger. So I thought if everyone could just do those three things, we'd all be so much better off. So those are my words for the day.
Amen.
Yeah.
I agree, definitely. Thank you, Jana.
Yeah.
And thank you, ladies, for joining in. I really appreciate it. We really appreciate you, Kimmy.
Yeah, thanks, Kimmy.
Let me see. I had a couple people that said they want to see Kitty again.
Oh, yeah.
There she is. How big will she get?
You said what?
How big will she get?
She's gonna be 40 to 50, I guess.
That's
40
okay.
50 pounds. Yeah.
If only
Mariah
she
just
stayed
said
that little. She's probably like what, 20 pounds now?
No, I think she's about 5 or 6.
Oh, wow.
That's
Fair.
I tell you,
It's
She's
the
putting up
hair, yeah.
packages. She's like, she's about 5 or 6.
I've been shipping too much. And I think Big Daddy notices that too, because he's like, the scale won't work. I'll be like, give it to me. Okay, that's about 5.
Shout out to Brian if you're in the chat and just not saying anything. He literally sent us a new scale for our packages that's like super official. So like packaging has been like boom, done, boom. Because our old, like I would just make up like an extra amount. Like I probably was charging myself like an extra $1.50 just so they wouldn't charge me extra. Because pirate ship they'll charge you if you got something wrong. They'll like, I know you got money in the bank. You don't. Too bad.
I've never had that happen to me.
That's so funny.
UPS will as well. They'll charge you.
Yes. You're like,
So be careful.
yeah.
Is it one of these
Alright.
that like has the detachable scale?
Well, I like that one.
Well, ours plugs into the wall.
Oh,
And
nice.
it's electric. It's battery and electric operated. But Brian, shout out to you because shout out to anyone who's ever sent us anything. But that scale, whew, as a reseller,
Daddy said Brian Oaks.
George knows she does the packaging because a good scale is super important.
Makes a huge difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right, ladies, you guys have a good weekend.
Thanks for hosting.
If you can't go on a vacation, at least try to, make believe.
Well, thanks for joining us on our vacation.
Aw, can't believe the vacation's over already.
No, it was so quick. We need to do it again.
I hope nobody
Definitely.
forgot their sunscreen because they're getting a sunburn today. It's hot out. I'm serious about that. Wear your sunscreen. Don't think you're above the sun, okay? Because you will burn. It won't feel very nice.
Big Daddy's head knows. His head's all like red up here.
He came in from fishing. I know we're trying to wrap it up, but he came in looking like a lobster yesterday. I'm like, did you put on any sunscreen? He's like, no, what's wrong? I'm like, you're red, like red.
That's so funny.
Aw.
All right. Thank you guys. Have a good weekend.
Peace. Take care, everyone. Thanks.
Bye,
for-
everyone.
Peace out.